Hey, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to brand new Diablo 4 video. And this one we'll be doing something different. We'll not be talking about builds, but we're going to be talking about some of the stuff that we're talked about in BlizzCon 2023. But before we get started, I just want to remind that if we can get to 500 subscribers, yes, 500, we'll be doing $25 gift card giveaway. We're just so dang close. But with that said, there was a BlizzCon. They're still going on. It's on November 3rd and 4th of 2023. One of the things that we talk about is Blizzard's Diablo 4. We're going to be talking about the brand new expansion that they announced, the very first expansion for Diablo 4 called Vessel of the Hatred. Then we're going to be talking about some other stuff they talked about that are coming in Season 2 and Season 3 of Diablo 4. But one of the first things we're going to be talking about is the Vessel of Hatred, which is a brand new expansion that is coming next year, late 2024. It will focus on Mephisto and Nyrel. If you remember the original, like the starting story of Diablo 4, you remember Nyrel, she left, and well, we're going to find out what happened. We kind of figured it out and speculated it was going to be dealing with Mephisto, but well, we're going to get some more. But the place is we're gonna go is the large jungle of Thorojan. For locals, it's known as Nahantu. I probably butchered those both words. I apologize for that. That area will also bring new ways to play, new mobs to kill, and completely new class that we've never seen before, which is pretty awesome. And we're gonna get a lot more information in the summer of 2024. But let's let's look at the clip. Trailer.
We have each played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child. And with every step she takes, I grow stronger. There will be no salvation in the light.
Well, that was pretty awesome. As you can see, becoming a late 2024. And as you can see over here, it is nice large jungle. Looks pretty good, but obviously it's not going to be, from this point of view, be from the top. But if I can move forward, sorry, it's on my Xbox, just easier. There would be nice ruins. It'd be pretty cool to check out that area. And you've heard Mephisto talking, you know. Nara will be there, and it looks pretty nice. But with that, that's pretty much it that we know about the new expansion called Vessel of the Hatred. We'll learn more in 2024 in the summer. I'll also leave the link to this and to the other stuff from the Maxroll down in the description. Maxroll is also, by the way, I'm not sponsored by anybody. There's also a nice place for Diablo 4, 3, 2, Path of Exile, Lost Ark, Lost Epoch, Torchlight Infinite, bunch of builds. You see side dungeons, resources, bosses, all that stuff. I get a lot of information from here and also a few other places. But let's talk about the other thing that I was talking about is new unique rings, quality of life, and events that we're going to have. Right? One of the very first things is we're getting really soon in Season 2 is new unique rings. We're going to get 5. There are malignant rings, 1 per class. We will not have a barber ring because it was not class specific, it was generic. One of those specific rings is, as you can see over here, is Caged Heart of the Sacrilegious. It makes Necromancer automatically activate their corpse skill, which is pretty awesome, and a lot of Necromancers missed it, you know. But yeah, there's only 5 coming, so hopefully some of the classes get good, because some of the druid ones were kinda really horrible. But you can also see quality of life and events down here. We're gonna have new boss ladder, fast experience gain, increased item power level, quality of life improvements in Season of the Blood, which we had some of them. We don't have some of those yet, but we'll also be getting on November 7th, which is just a few days, getting those specific unique malignant rings And on December 5th, we'll be getting a preview window in the Abattoir of Zir event. And on December 12th, we'll be getting Midnight Blight event. Right? And the season of the we don't know what, we're getting, leaderboards, weekly challenge dungeons, the Gauntlet, and the Hall of the Ancients. But let's start with one of the events, which is Abattoir of Zir. I'm sorry I butchered it, but I'm just bad. But it is a 6-week long event where we fight a brand new pinnacle boss. Or just a new pinnacle boss, we don't know. I mean, we kind of know who it is. It's Zir, just harder. And it's primarily for level 100 players to challenge themselves. It is going to be a lot harder than Duriel, but it's going to give you a brand new Paragon glyph called Tears of the Blood. And Tears of the Blood starts with the base radius of 4, and you can get it to 5 at level 50. Yes, level 50. Not 15, 50. Which means it's the highest glyph you're going to have, because normally your glyphs max out at 21, but they get that bonus range at 15. So what this glyph does is for every 5 core stats purchased within a range, you gain 2% multiplicative increased damage at glyph 1. Right? So you can get a huge increased damage. I'm not sure how much it goes up. Well, I don't see, but you can get it to level 50. So I'm assuming it's going to be a decent increase of damage, which is pretty massive. Right? But the bonus thing of it, it grants 50% bonus to all rare nodes within the range. This bonus is increased by 10% every 10 levels. So, if it's from the glyph, if you can get it, if the max level is 50, you're going to get an additional 50% bonus increase, which is pretty massive, you know? And that's, again, that's just what we learn. It may change, it may not, but I cannot wait to get this, because that's a lot of damage. Make fighting Duriel and farming the new Abattoir Zir faster. I'll let you know if there's other stuff you can get along with it, or is it just pretty much it. But the next event after that is, well, on December 12th, remember, just a week after. There's Abattoir Zir is Midwinter Blight. You know, it is the first holiday event. It's pretty much Christmas theme event. It will take place in Fracture Peaks, which will become Winter Terrorland, where you can go and sleigh ride, as they say. But there are hints at Red Cloak Terror within the peak. You could be a butcher, you know, kind of with a Santa outfit, or at least parts, or I like reading this. Maybe it's 5 Cherry Goblins in the trench coat. That would be pretty funny to see. But I would like to see, or learn at least, what type of stuff you can get, if it's just the same stuff before, but just different things in different skins, or can you get something really cool and special that you can only get during that time. But one of the season 3 things that we're going to get is new endgame activity called the Gauntlet. It is a special weekly challenge dungeon where players can compete with their friends, guildmates, pretty much just anyone and everyone, as long as it's within their class. So druids will only compete with druids, necros with necros, barbers with barbs, sorks with sorks, rogues with rogues, right? And then each week, the heroes are added to seasonal Hall of the Ancients, where you can see their name, their build, and all that, which is pretty awesome. And if we go up here, it also says we're going to get actual leaderboards, which is massive. But having that seasonal dungeon is kind of pretty good, because certain builds really excel in certain dungeons, you know? Some don't. So it would be really nice to, like, oh, this guy has the same build, but he changed this one little thing. Kind of want to try it. It would be good for that, because some people might, you know, take the inspiration from a build that they see, like the max roll build, and then change 1 or 2 things to fit them, and maybe get better, maybe get it worse. But it would be nice to see and actually be able to kind of feel accomplished if you are one of the people that reaches that seasonal Hall of the Ancients. So it'd be really cool to see. But that is all that I know so far. Don't forget, I'll be leaving the max roll links to all that down in the description. It is also a very cool website. And just want to remind that if we can get to 500 subscribers by November 12th, we'll be doing $25 gift card giveaway. And November 12th is my birthday. Remember, I stream on Kick, link in the description. And I do have my own Discord, link in the description as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, stay awesome. I'll see you in the next one, and bye-bye.